Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. We're gonna check out the X70 Handheld. Alright, let's get started. Up here. Comes with a console, the charging cable, the user manual. I got the one with the, supposed to come with the bag and the memory card and games and stuff, so. Inside here, 7-inch screen resolution, 1024 by 600, supports TF card expansion, which should be in there. Up to 64 gigabytes. Support Type-C charging function. Connect the double handle, it says. Okay, let's take it apart. Or, not take it apart, but open it up. Kinda nice. So far, it looks halfway decent. Don't need that now. Screen protector. And one of those plastic ones, not the glass. The glass ones are better. I'll just set this aside for now. And comes with the supposed to be the charging wire. Carrying case, which is kind of nice. Keep the dust off of it and all that. And, instructions. What's this here? Piece of paper is cardboard, man. But that looks about right. That's the box out of the way. It sort of looks like the Nintendo Switch in a way, doesn't it? Interesting. That's not a scratch. You got a line straight down here. Hopefully that's nothing to worry about. Let's see, what does it say over here? Please peel off this mask after application completed. Okay, I cut it upside down. Let's see what it does. Okay, so I don't think the screen's messed up. Alright. Apologize. Kitty cat wanted to talk to. So hopefully he's calmed down now. So let's turn it on, and hopefully it's already games are already installed on this. It's got enough power. But first off, let's look at the back real quick here. TF card, 64 gigs I have in it. HD, headphone jack, volume, power. DC 5 volt, that's probably where you hook the power in. Joysticks. reset button. Oh, okay, you put a little pin in there to reset it. But yeah, it looks just like the Nintendo Switch, doesn't it? I got my fingerprints all over it now. Alright, let's turn it on and see what happens here. Welcome. It's loading. It's got the power light right there. Power light. There's a little blue light right there. Looks like the games are already on here. According to this manual that you had to install them all. Maybe it was just telling you how to put new games on it or something. See, volume. Yeah, it's already up. I don't really hear any clicking though. So far, it looks nice. Everything, a big screen on it, and could try a quick game real quick here. Okay. Is there a bright button on this? There it goes. Wow, that was loud. Just like the arcade, so you don't have to worry about saying game over. You can just keep putting coins in it. That's nice. You can use both joysticks if you want. There's a way to get out of here. Oh, okay. It even has a save game on it. So this isn't too bad of a handheld. It's actually kind of nice. So my take on it is so far it's worth the money. I mean, instead of a small screen, you got a 7-inch screen. Play arcade games. Let's get out of here and see what else this thing's got. Look at that. So that was Neo Geo I was on. Game Boy Color. What's this one? This was the one I was on, wasn't it? There we go. Game Boy Advanced. PlayStation. I wonder if this would even work. I think it's PlayStation. Dino Crisis. Grand Theft Auto. That's really nice. Such a big screen on it. I wonder how many games this thing's got. Oh, I think it said 10,000 or something. I don't know if it really has 10,000 on it. But as far as unboxing and a little quick review of this, so far it only has 83 on here. But I guess you can put more games on it, so it's not that bad. I mean, hopefully you can see that okay in the camera. Even on when you tilt it, it's actually not bad. I thought it would be one of those screens where when you turn it, you can't see nothing. It goes all blurry on you, those cheap screens. No, this is well, I guess it does get bright as you turn it towards you. Kind of angle it. But side to side, it stays the same. But when you tilt it towards you, it kind of gets brighter. When you tilt it away, it gets duller. Because let me check this way. Yeah. So the screen's alright for the most part, but you have to angle it. If you angle it right, it ain't that bad. But I think that's one of the flaws that it has, is that as you tilt it towards you, it gets brighter and brighter, and as you tilt it away, it gets, like how it looks sideways. On both sides, we go back and forth. It's the same as you go to a certain angle. But other than that, the screens, if you can deal with that, handle that, it's not that bad. But this is the current days, that you want a screen no matter which way you look at it. It's really, it doesn't do that, but this one does it. I think that so far that's the only issue that I see that could make or break it for you. If you're really picky on that, the screen could be a kind of a letdown for you if you want a specific lighting on it. I wonder if there's an option to sure what that button does. Set button. But let's. I don't know if there's a way we can. X is the system setup. Ah, there we go. It's desktop theme. Yeah, see how you can see it in the camera. You guys are seeing this. See, it has to be angled just so to see this, screen. So yeah, you definitely know what I'm talking about by just viewing it. I apologize for if we can't get it. You can't really see it too well. Maybe if I move the light in a little bit, you can see a little better. Well, anyway, for what it is, you know, take my word for it. In person, it's a lot better than what the camera's doing. But let's check the backlight and gentle. See what gentle is. Okay, and there's the brightest, the brighter one. So at least there's options to change the brightness. Backlight. Okay. How's that look? Okay, see, I have to put it way up here. So I apologize if you guys and gals couldn't see that since I had it way down there. But yeah, this, like I said, the screen is, you tilt it. See how you tilt it this way and it gets darker? You tilt it this way, it gets brighter. But it's actually the opposite in person, but on camera it's it's the opposite. And then you go this way, see that? How it still stays the same. Well, there you go. That's the screen for you. Overall, my impressions. I like the color of it, but it can leave fingerprints. Well, yeah, I mean, it's a nice looking little system. You want the older games and stuff, but they did kind of copy the Nintendo Switch, didn't they? As far as this part goes. Yeah, and I'm sitting here thinking that it comes off. But it doesn't come off. Don't try to take that off and break it. But really, it's not that bad. The screen in person, like I said, if you tilt it a certain way and you kind of get used to it, it's not that bad. It really isn't. It's only when you start doing this, so like if you're playing a game and you're just hitting those buttons, you end up shaking it, and that was when the angle will get off on that. But really, it's to say it, it's really not that bad for the price. I gotta charge this up. Is that the power button? Oh, let's see. How do you turn it off? And for the price, I would say for the price, 60-40. 60% towards it's okay for the price. 40%, they could have improved it just a little bit more. That's my opinion. But it's so far what I've seen, you know, like a quick unboxing and review. You know, it's a nice little unit. It beats the 3-inch screen ones, you know. So I don't know if that helped you or not, but yeah, the screen, if it didn't, you know, the light fade back and forth like that, it was more solid, I think it would have been worth the price of what they have it as. But since the screen is a little wacky on the angles, you know, the words to say it really, I kind of like it. I think it's all right. As long as you know, if you get used to it, it's fine. You know, I don't think there's really all that much negative about it. Here's the case. Let's take it out. Let's see how it looks. I'll put the screen protector on later if I choose to put. I mean, it already has one, except for that little tab there. Okay, so basically it just folds open and you just slide it in there, and it's real soft. It's real soft. So you can put it on your shelf. You know, it won't get dusty, or you only need the outside. It's protective. I like that. I like that, except for it's kind of puffing up right there a little bit. Puffing up a little. But let me move some. Put the light over here a little better. Well, yeah, it kind of puffs up there, but you know, I just break it in, I guess. Maybe alright. But you know, it's something. You know, it's for the price. You know, it comes with a 64 gigabyte card, all pre-installed games. Of course, you'll probably have to put more on it if you don't have the right ones on there. But it looked like it's, you know, the games vary on how many's on there. But I want to check something out real quick. Let's look at the Nintendo stuff on here real quick. Let's see how many games they have on that. And I'm curious. I'm curious about how many NES games. You know, old school. Game Boy Color. I was gonna say GameCube. $591. I think there's like 600 or 700 of them, aren't there? I don't even recognize these games. Maybe this is Super Nintendo. Harvest Moon. Okay. There's different ones. There's Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. Harvest Moon. But I was just curious. I was just curious about how many there was. Let's see. Let's see what this one has. Okay, this is Nintendo right here. This is regular Nintendo. Let's see if we can flip it. 1,304. Is that right? Oh, it's got the box art. See, it's got the box art on there. Huh. Anyway, I thought I'd check that so you can see that. So it does have a variety of games you can choose from. 622 for this one. I apologize for how I keep going away from the camera. It is. Should have probably put this on a table or something and just had it so many inches away from the camera. It would have been better for everybody viewing. But overall, it could be worse for the price. I mean, I think it's okay for the price. Yeah, overall, I'll say that you know, overall, I'm thankful about it. You know, and it's not really that bad. But this is just, I just had it on just for a few, so I'll have to play around with it for a while. And mess around, figure out what some of these buttons do. But yeah, it's really not that bad. I mean, it's really not that bad of a system. So this is what it comes with. I got this on Amazon. It comes with this. Comes with the system here. Comes with a screen protector. I don't really want to say that's a screen protector. That's so flimsy. Glass is the best one. I'm wondering if a Nintendo Switch screen protector would fit on this. Comes with a charging wire and that. Let me compare it with the Nintendo Switch. Let me go get my Nintendo Switch. Oh, here we go. Here it is. It's got fingerprints all over it. Let's compare them. Compare them here. Okay, this one's a bigger screen. The X70 is a bigger screen, but you know, obviously this is you can't beat this one. This one here has got it all, you know, as far as the power. This is this retro thing, and but need to clean that. But you see how they tried to copy it. Let's turn it around. See that? They tried to copy it. They didn't have the button there. As you can see, this is all the same. This one here, just it's spaced out, and it does have that. I guess that's the home button, maybe. And then over here, instead of having these, say they have the arrow, the thumb thing there, you know, across. And so yeah, you see the difference there. But the buttons, the design, it's kind of guess they were saying it was kind of a knockoff towards it, the design anyway. And then it kind of is. It kind of is kind of a knockoff, isn't it? They just changed some buttons around, but wow, that Nintendo Switch looks puny, don't it, compared to that one? Now, if this one had all the horsepower this one has, that would be that'd be different. But thought I'd compare that, and of course you can take these off. See, you can take these off. Don't try it with this. Don't try it with this one. You'll break it. So, well, there you go. There's a comparison with the Nintendo Switch. I had no idea the Nintendo Switch was that puny. You know, when you have something with a little bit bigger screen like that. But there you go. There's an unboxing and a partial review, or basic review of the X70. But I kind of like it. It's got a bigger screen on it. I know the screen has that there light problem and if you angle it wrong. But other than that, so overall, what I've seen so far with it, it's not that bad. It might actually be worth what I paid for it. So it's something to consider. You know, if you want a bigger screen instead of using a Game Boy Color screen, this might be for you right here. Of course, with this, you can't put all the old school games and everything on this. You got to actually buy them. Well, this is the original, the first version of the Nintendo Switch. They hacked these things, so this one can be modded. But I that's kind of a headache. I wouldn't do it. I almost did it, but I changed my mind. It was just, why, you know? I leave it alone, because you can do stuff online with this. You can get on the store, and you won't have that mod being bricked. You can be bricked. You don't want to ruin your Nintendo Switch. You really don't. But yeah, I like it. It's not that bad, you know. I mean, you can see other reviews. I haven't really looked at any other videos of reviews of this, but I heard in some comments and stuff talk about how they really tore this down and really didn't like it, and they just, you know, that's their opinion there, you know, and everything. But in my opinion, of my first take of this, and of course I have to get used to the controls and mess around with it some more, but my take on this is that it's really not that bad for the price. If you're tired, like I said, if you're tired of the small screens, you know, you're tired of the small screens, that's not really that bad. It also has these hookups, so you might be able to hook that to your TV, HD. You might be able to hook that to your TV or something. The instructions are right here, but I haven't really. Yeah, right here. It's in the wrong language. Connection. Mini HD cable. TV HD interface. Is that what this is? No, that's just the charging. It didn't come with the with that cable. It doesn't come with that cable. See? TV HD interface. Mini HD, it says. I don't think I've ever used anything like that before. I have HDMIs, but I don't think that's what that is. Yeah, it didn't come with that. It should have came with that. You know, so you wouldn't have to worry about whether you could find one at the store or something. It's mini HD cable. I've never used one of those. So you know, if you wanna get one of these and you wanna hook it to your TV, you might wanna look into pricing one of these cables. These cables here, because I have no idea. I've never actually ever used anything like that. Just HDMI, like I said. But a long saying short here, I like it. So this video is getting kind of long now, but I'm done with the review and unboxing. But it's a shame it didn't come. It didn't come with that HD cable, because like I said, I don't have one of those to try it out. I never owned one of those. So buyer beware of that one, I guess. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and please like, push the notification bell. I have a couple other unboxings coming too. Plus, I also got to finish my NES mini-series I got going on. I got maybe one video or 2 episodes of that left, and I'll be done with that. Thank you for viewing and watching, and to the next video. Thanks. Bye.